Hello, so I took the risk and I'm back up on YouTube, even though I said that a lot of the opinions of people on that platform, people like me, they get taken down, you know, lost Hamoudi, is that how you say it? Yeah, we lost him, we lost a few other people, Sneeko, Andrew Tate recently, and yeah, I've taken my chances. I've went up on there, stating my raw opinion on things, and my channel isn't really experiencing any growth at the moment. But um, I'm expecting growth because I'm putting in the effort, I'm putting in the work. I'm having this as like a at the moment it's a hobby, but I'm taking it seriously because potentially this could free me from the 9 to 5 grind. But at the moment, I'm learning other things on the side anyway, which will help me with my career. Um, Other than outside of this, but yeah, I've just noticed how soft most people are. I have been very active on an MBTI forum recently, and people in these typology forums, they're just the biggest softies ever, and they kind of use who they perceive themselves to be as an excuse not to widen the perceptions, and they're kind of just trapped in like this closed-minded feeling where they say, "Oh no, we're open-minded," because we're spontaneous and constantly in a state of perpetual chaos. But these people get nothing done, and they're totally disorganized, they're completely unconscious, they're completely limbic, and now the internet's been overrun by them, and everyone thinks that they're so unique, but whenever they have to question themselves and their identities, like most people just shut other people off because they just assume because of ego. Ego is so inflated now, like the inflation rates of ego have gone up, especially with social media. People, they just think that they're in the right all the time, so they block off alternative perspectives. And MGTOW.tv is one of the few websites where you can actually get away with saying whatever you want. And I do think it's bullshit. I think that in the future, if I take off, I could get cancelled for violating some sort of community guideline, and it's just so easy because they're blocked off on this forum because I was telling other people, I wasn't saying, "Oh, you're a pussy" or whatever. I was just respectfully disagreeing with them on the topic of bullying. I had my right to comment, my right to respond to them taken away because I said, well, maybe you're not being bullied. Maybe you just think that you're being bullied. Apparently, I was subjugating people. Apparently, what I said there was hate speech, and I don't understand why. And someone must have just manually found that particular comment and just reported it to a moderator. Someone did that manually. Someone did that manually because they just had a weak backbone, a weak spine. They were a weak person. And I just wanted to vent about it because I saw that, like, I felt tears in my eyes because I was frustrated and because, quite frankly, I'm down bad right now. I mean, when I've gotten, when my channel's gotten off and I've done some other stuff in my personal life and improved my mental health, I won't feel this way, but they're still going to feel this way. And they're going to feel this way about other people as well. And they're going to struggle to dissociate themselves from their feelings because all that exists for them is their feelings. Because if you're in a state of perpetual chaos, you're going to have very low emotional awareness, very low emotional intelligence. You're going to act out and you're going to do something stupid. make stupid decisions, deciding. I mean, Aaron Clary talks about this all the time, where you decide, oh well, I'm going to start a, I'm gonna start a soap business. Well, can you start a soap business? Do you have the materials and whatnot? Are you willing to put in the work? I'm going to take a degree in journalism. Well, I'm all for that. I'm all for continuing with your education, learning about the world, even though it's pushing the same system that I'm against. But the thing is, like, can your mental health stand it for a start? And also, like, it's terrible that you end up in debt to pay for all of this. You have to take out loans. You end up working. You're behind, and it's stressful. And recently, I fell behind. I fell back into my blue-pilled ways. I lost touch with my inner egoist, my egoism, and I ended up just taking out a useless online course, which I have to pay 50 quid for the next 2 years, and now that's set me behind, and I can't do anything about that. I am not doing the work, so potentially I could get fined, but it's just not meaningful to me. I just don't see it going anywhere. And I take full responsibility for this, unlike them who would say, oh, why the system is fucked. I mean, it's my fault, and I'm sorry for that. And I will make better decisions in the future. But, yeah, it's just sucks how people are right now. I mean, you can't really speak to anyone because they're just so disconnected from the world. You can't speak to anyone. It's like you're just speaking to a husk, and they're just walking around, and no one really wants to go anywhere, has anywhere to go, and it's easy to challenge their beliefs because they have so many negative beliefs, and it's so easy to offend these people. There's probably I think there's a law of power in there, about like picking the people who you argue with. You can't have like an intellectual discussion with these people. You just can't. Like, even if they're super into this or that or the other, philosophy, politics, economics, they're still gonna get offended, especially because of their ideological viewpoint. And as I said before, I'm an ageist, but it's like I have ageist ideas, but I think that's natural for someone who's improving on themselves to invest in themselves first, and to see like reality is what it really is, especially if you're red pilled like me. And I'm not really focused on Luke's Maxing at the moment. I'm not focused on doing that. I mean, it's a good idea, but it's like it's very feminine really, because you're kind of just going around asking people, oh, I'm attractive, and it's just unproductive when you could be working, and I could potentially, with everything that I'm doing now, I could be doing easily getting in a 12-hour work day. I could do that easily. And it's these things, these beliefs, these ideas that get in the way. So I'm telling you guys to be more aware of that. Don't pick arguments with these people online. I mean, they're just they're fools, and life gets them back anyway. If you're gonna act like that, if you're gonna be an asshole and silence other people's beliefs and viewpoints, then life will get you back. If you think that you're so special living in like your candy floss land, then life will get you back, and the candy floss line will fall apart. But I can't say this on YouTube, so I'm saying it here. Yeah.